Well, get the other one going.
What other one?
Twitch.
Oh, you want me to pull up Twitch? I forgot about that.
Yes, we have to see comments.
Yeah, you're right. Autumn, you were telling us a story before we started here today.
Yeah. So Cisco tried to make my dream come true this last weekend, and decided to tell me and another said person to run out in the cornfield.
I didn't tell him to go fuck you though.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yeah.
No.
Y'all both. You and Val both were like, John, go make her dream come true. And I was like,
did he know what was going on?
He knew exactly what was going on.
I don't think he expected Autumn to be Autumn, and he's like, oh, that's wild.
I think he'd be okay with that. We'd have to ask him, obviously.
Yeah, no, he was trying to get out of the... He opened up the door and was all for it.
Oh.
And kinky. I was like...
Well, for chasing you. I don't think for fucking you in the middle of the cornfield.
Yeah, but she would have been like, I mean, you're going to chase me all the way out here for no reason?
No.
That was just creepy, man. Are you going to do something about it?
No, he was well aware of what was going on because y'all made it a point to throw that part out there.
It was funny as fuck. We brought it up. We were passing by the same cornfields. I was like, oh, fuck. Autumn wants to run through these and get fucked in them.
And John was like, let's do it.
Bet.
And I was like, no, they irrigated today, and like
we're gonna give cornhole a new meaning.
No.
Oh man. Hey, was that it?
Yeah.
So I went to Cal Ranch yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. And I walk in and I see one of those guys on the outside trying to sell you something when you're on your way out.
Right.
And I fucking hate them.
A dog?
Fucking Boy Scouts selling cookies. I swear to God.
A dog usually.
A dog?
Yeah, usually it's a dog.
Some type of livestock.
No, it's like they want donations. Like at one point it was like, we're bringing Dare back, and I'm like, good luck. Dare, remember the Dare?
Oh my God,
drugs?
Dare?
Yeah.
They got sued, I thought, because it made people do drugs more.
I don't know, but
really?
It was like counterproductive. Kids had never heard about like cocaine before they came to their school and told them the effects of cocaine. They're like, oh, I want to try that, and so they fucking did, and then it made like, teenage drug use just skyrocket. So they shut it down because it was wasting government money and it was counterproductive.
Well, I don't know, but I went into Cal Ranch, and then when I walked out, I passed him, right? And I'm like, please don't leave me the fuck alone, please. And he goes, sir, would you like to donate to save a life? And I'm like, no. And I kept walking, and I'm like, God, wait. Like my first thought is like, good way to word it to make people feel like a piece of shit. Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I agree.
And then I started thinking, I was like, why do I need to save other people when I just need to save my fucking goddamn self? I was like, fuck that guy, and a smart word choice.
Yeah.
And then I also went to Shania Twain.
Oh, you did? How was that anyway?
I twinked out really bad.
You twinked?
I twinked out like crazy.
Do you know what a twink is?
Yeah, it's a fact. I mean, a gay guy. It's a gay guy. It's like a gay guy. It's a... Right?
So you just like ran around screaming at the top of your voice, I love Shania Twain.
Yeah, it's like, any man of mine. And it went all crazy. No, honestly, I liked it. There was mic issues. The people we were around were really cool. I'm pretty sure they were.
Was there a lot of sweaty men that like?
No, there was no. I thought there was gonna be more gay people.
Yeah.
You saw like a very small amount.
Okay.
There was like a guy dressed as a woman there, but next to us was like
that's called a transsexual.
Anyways, they were next to us. There was like two gay guys, but they were cool about it, and that's all I appreciate. Like, just be normal. Don't be like
Gay.
No. You could tell because like, oh my God, she looks amazing. Like she looks like a queen. Yes.
Goth queen.
But they were cool about it, and then like we would talk with them and shit. I guess he came all the way out from Miami to come watch Shania Twain over here, which I don't know why, but whatever. And then up front there was like a mom and two daughters, older, and the short one was like wild and fucking hilarious. And then next to us, I don't know, they were social.
The mom was older, or the daughters were older?
The daughters were older. Oh. Like the mom was up there, but the daughter, so it wasn't like little girls, is what I mean.
You mean they were like
full-grown women,
30 or something?
Like late 20s, early 30s at most.
So available.
one when Shania's like,
Why
any
does it
people
matter?
single?
Who's looking? Who's looking?
Who's
You
looking? This
Are
is
you
a Shania
looking?
Twain concert. Everyone's there to get laid, right?
She came out in a short wig. She comes out like through the crowd. They push her through this cart in the middle section. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. There's some songs I didn't know of hers that I loved a lot. Like I'm a fan now of some certain songs that I never heard of. But I think it was great. She was going through like a lot of wardrobe malfunctions because it was pretty windy.
Hot.
So, yeah. And so I liked it. When we went home, like the next day, everyone complained, oh, she sounds like shit. Oh, this and that. And then I started looking, and they were all people who bought the cheap ass lawn seats complaining. And it's like, obviously, it's not going to sound the best when you're way the fuck back there, you fucking riff-raffs.
How much were the tickets?
Huh?
How much were the tickets?
I think I paid like $400 for me and Val.
Holy shit. Is that normal?
You know what's funny? Because I'm looking at other concerts.
Yeah.
Like for...
I mean, Taylor Swift is out of the question. Like,
Right. But like Guns N' Roses for nosebleeds at Chase Field is like $40-something. And if I wanted to get closer, like middle section, it was like $90.
So like it was pretty fairly,
It was... They had to be up there. They were
like
little,
stage side was probably like $250.
yeah, obviously the closer we were in the seats, and I hate the fucking lawn. The lawn to me is like for riff-raff cheap asses. There is no assigned seating. You're crunched up with so many people. If you're at a rock concert, they're having like mosh pits and a bunch
so
of
you can get
sweaty
punched in the
fucking
face at some
people.
point.
It's
Yeah.
garbage. I hate it. And if you go get a drink and you come back, you're obviously at the end of the lawn. You're not going to be like, get back to your spot you were. And a seat is guaranteed. And it's with the people with money. Not saying I have money, but I am cheap.
Right.
But it was great. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm glad
Are
you had
you
a
a
good
lawn
time.
person, Autumn?
I've only been to like a couple of concerts.
I have a list of concerts you want to go to.
There's one that I want to go to in December. Nefex.
Who?
And
What?
Nefex.
Netflix?
Nefex. Neffex. And their tickets are actually decently priced. There are you can have VIP tickets, and it's like $100 and something a person.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
150 is my max.
But then you get to meet the band as well. So I'm like, I really want to get them, but I don't want to go by myself. So I'm like,
I've been to concerts by myself.
I would go by myself, but
Yeah.
I don't want to go by
Yeah,
myself.
I'm with you. That's why I'm making this list, and I'm like telling people like, this is what I have. Can I mark you down for this concert?
Yeah.
So I know if I'm going alone or not, or if I need to buy them by myself, or I need to hit you up for it.
So you know what sucks for me? I probably would go to live concerts if I actually like today's music. Like, and even, Guns N' Roses still exists and they're still around and shit. But like, I'm not super into Guns N' Roses. I am super into Queen and like Michael Bublé. Like that type of stuff. Or Sinatra. I go to a Sinatra concert. That shit would be fucking amazing. But he's
My
dead.
thing is like the people that I'm into are gonna die here sooner or later.
Right, exactly. So it's like, how into today's music am I actually going to be to where I want to spend all this money?
Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, what I want to spend when I want to spend all this money on.
It's not even all that's money.
Well, it's more than what you would pay going on to YouTube.
So
basically.
the original Misfits are coming in July.
Who?
The Misfits.
Misfits.
You don't know that. Disturbed with Breaking Benjamin.
Oh, I would see that.
I've heard of
You
Disturbed.
down? Ghost with Amon Amarth. Amon Amarth is a Viking metal fucking band, dude. They fucking rock.
Okay.
I'm so down to go. Avenged Sevenfold's coming to town.
Oh, I would totally see that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'll mark you down. And then Aerosmith, December 10th. So this is their final tour. I've seen them once. I'm down to see them again for the final.
Right.
Bruce Springsteen. Billy Joel. And I'm fucking definitely going to that. Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. By the way, Val doesn't know who Rob Zombie is or Alice Cooper.
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah, I played a song and she's
Dig
like,
through the ditches and burn through the.
No,
she never heard of
didn't-
that?
She never heard Dragula.
Oh my god, that's
I
like
just
the original.
I was like, how the fuck do you not? Do you know that? I was like, how the fuck do you not know that? Guns N' Roses, and I'm fucking going because I'm a fucking huge ass fan.
Right.
Every time they come, I'm going. Rod Stewart's coming to town too. I want to go fucking see him before he dies. Metallica, Bryan Adams.
It sounds like it's like a hard rock festival, basically.
What are you talking? This isn't a festival.
They're all
These
individual.
are dates.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about this was going to be like one.
No,
like,
but there is a concert. There is like a 3-day thing. It's in Indio, California, and the first night it's like, I forgot who the fuck it is. I think it's like Guns N' Roses and Iron Maiden. The second night it's Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC.
Wait, just Ozzy Osbourne or like?
Well, it's Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC.
Like he's working with them?
No. Like
they go on separate times.
yeah.
No, but like because Ozzy Osbourne, he was in like 3 different bands, right? Like
he was in Black Sabbath,
and he was also
and then he went solo.
No. What was that? What was the band called? My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. Wasn't that him?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, I thought that was him singing.
No. Do you know what Ozzy Osbourne is?
Yeah, I do know. The guy who bit the fucking bat's head off?
Yeah, he doesn't sing that song at all.
I thought he did.
No.
I thought that was him. I gotta look it up.
my
That sounds fucking
God.
crazy. Hang
That
on.
song was like a late 90s, early 2000s.
All right, your list.
And
that
then...
it?
The Offspring. Wasn't he in The Offspring?
No, Ozzy Osbourne.
I thought he was in The Offspring.
The Offspring is coming to town. I didn't mark it down, though, because I'm not, like, crazy about him.
Okay.
And then Bryan Adams is coming to town, too. Summer of 69.
Okay.
And then country music people, just Clint Black, Blake Shelton, Old Crow Medicine Show, Mary Chapin Carpenter. I'm pretty sure you know some of those.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Josh doesn't know country music.
Yeah, not really.
So, but I don't know. There's a lot of the concerts coming to town.
I seen my first concert was, and you probably don't even know who they are, but Tokyo Hotel, and I was a freshman in high school. when I went.
Tokyo Hotel?
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
they're a German band. They don't. I don't think they have any
Like
recent.
Rammstein? Stein? You know
just-
Rammstein is?
You would have to look them up. They're very like. Honestly, the majority of the people that were there were girls, young girls. There were a few men that were there that I think were like just pervs, just wanted to be there for the young girls.
I like the 12-year-old.
That's why I'm going to the Barbie movie.
But that was
wanna
my
go see
first
that.
concert, and that was like they didn't have like the seats, that kind of thing. It was like literally like you pay to stand.
Oh,
like
yeah,
first,
yeah.
Basically, it was like
it at
first,
the Marquee?
No, this was in Texas and Houston.
Oh.
So, but it was fun. It was interesting. I got slammed up against the gate.
Hot.
Hot.
Because-
That sounds hot as fuck.
As soon as the band came on, like everybody rushed the gate,
Yeah.
and it just ended up happening. And like,
Oh, it just happened.
yeah, my mom and one of the other girls that was there.
Oh, it's in.
One of the other girls that was there got pulled out, and because they got pulled out, ended up pushing me to the front. So I was
Damn.
like right there in the front.
Talk about a crazy
hot.
porno.
It was pretty cool. And then my friend Emily ended up at the back somehow, and they were throwing their empty water bottles out into the crowd, and she got into a fight with one of these girls trying to get the water bottle. She grabbed it first, and the girl tried to like snatch it from her, and she was like, "Oh hell no!" and she like decked her out. And I was like, damn.
See, that's the thing. Like concerts, I feel like it's just like concerts is like the way to get in a fight for no reason.
No, they're not.
Not
No, but like
necessarily.
mosh pits.
You
Like, let me
know
just
what?
punch this
I'll be
dude
honest
next
with
to
you.
me for no reason.
I'll be honest with you. Like mosh pits now are not what they were. Like everyone's pretty friendly with them. It used to be like,
I'm gonna swing my arms.
And they just like
whoever I
hit
I hit.
everybody.
yeah. Now
and,
it's like they mosh and then they're like, "I'll help you, buddy."
yeah.
Oh hey bud, are you down?
Yeah, like,
Oh shit, G-Fans mess. Oh yeah, G-Fan said it's the Offspring. I need to put it up here, don't I? So you guys
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
G-Fan.
And then my second concert was I've only been to 3, and now that I'm thinking about it, like actual concerts.
Damn,
Like,
dude, we need to go to more.
I've been to shows like my ex used to do his own.
Oh my God, I
Because he was in
remember
yeah,
you-
he was in several bands, so he did his own shows. So I would go to those. So I guess kind of like concerts, but not really.
She was a groupie.
Yeah.
I was married to the group.
Oh, you were married to the
Whoa,
group, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
That sounds
Damn.
sounds pretty kinky.
Yeah, no,
Now I can believe the story.
I
You got
was
slammed up
married
against the gate.
to the guitarist, so I kind of like was forced into it,
Oh,
but I
even
enjoyed
hotter.
it. Yeah.
So
So
Do you still have that OnlyFans account?
shut up! I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans.
My first concert was Kiss and Motley Crue.
Nice.
It was fucking badass.
My second one was, which was way better. It was a local band, and then Falling in Reverse came on, and then Hollywood Undead, and I came in.
Right on.
I came for Falling in Reverse. I like Hollywood Undead, but like Falling in Reverse it's still to this day one of my favorite bands. But Hollywood Undead, I was kind of disappointed with Falling in Reverse. The show that he put on was kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then Hollywood Undead came on, and I was like, it was so worth it. Like, I'm so glad that they came on after. Because they put on a really dope show.
That's awesome. I remember in high school, real quick, 98 KUPD did Desert Uprising, and it was like a 2-day.
I heard about that, actually.
And it was so many, like, it was Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, P.O.D., like Hollywood Undead, Fozzy, Shinedown, Godsmack, Buck Cherry, all
Nickelback.
No,
I'm playing.
But but like all these bands in 2 days, and it was
like Vans Warped Tour.
It was almost like that. It gave it that vibe, but just with like heavier metal. It sucks they
don't really do stuff like that anymore. I don't feel like, or maybe I'm just like.
I think Vans Warped Tour died.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to do like a what's it called, like comeback from it, but I don't know if they actually did it, or maybe I missed it. I'm not really sure, but it would be cool if they started doing that again.
I'm gonna sign you up for these concerts.
Okay.
It's weird to enjoy. It's weird to enjoy a concert
to go by
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, that's
like you just gotta like block everybody out, and then you can enjoy it. But you do feel like
empty.
Like I'm by myself.
Yeah, I was basically with that one concert was pretty much my first one was pretty much by myself because all my friends ended up getting pulled out. But it's still I don't want to go by myself.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. That's Francisco. He's on his phone talking to the guy that's trying to buy his chickens.
How did you know? No,
how did he know?
Oh, do you want me to do it?
What?
You want me to do the intro?
You always do the intro. That's your thing.
Hey everybody, and welcome to About an Hour. I am Cisco.
And I'm Josh.
I'm Autumn.
And this is About an Hour. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start sounding like those British broadcasters. And today in BBC News, a man shot the Queen.
Today in Big Black Cock News, we have a...
Come on.
That was pretty good. You almost sound like, what's the black guy that does the Comedy Central thing?
Oh, I know.
Trevor Noah,
yeah.
Yeah, that was great. All right, well, let's start.
Well, starting with Cisco. Are we dropping the D early?
We're dropping the logs in early, because that's Splash Mountain and it's gone.
I remember going to Splash Mountain with you, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You ever been to Disneyland?
Mm-mm.
So I tried to. So basically,
we need to go.
Essentially, almost the entire time we were there, I was trying to embarrass him like as much as I fucking could, and I think I succeeded a couple times.
You were trying to?
Yeah. So like I would.
I find it hilarious.
So basically, I would just scream like obscenities or like something very sexual, and this is Disneyland. So
you were trying to get kicked out.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you remember that. But like we would be on a ride or something like that, and I'm like, oh my god, that bear is fucking that other bear. I don't fucking know. And I was basically just trying to make him very uncomfortable because I think that was his first time being there.
No, it was my second time.
Oh, your second time?
I haven't been back there since I was like, my first time I was like 4.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. And you gotta actually remember it.
Well, I remember bits and pieces.
Oh. Well, anyways. But, so we went to Splash Mountain and that's one of the longest lines. And I remember waiting in line. It was just... we were single at the time. I think we were single at the time, or like he was maybe barely dating Val. And
me and Val just started dating.
Yeah, and there were a lot of very attractive women there, and so we were standing in line, and like the line was kind of like bordering the river of people just walking by us, and it'd be like every like 10 or 12 girls would be like pretty attractive. So I'd be like, Cisco, just every single time. And he'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
You know what that means?
No.
It's like go fuck her, go get her.
Go get it, like
my
that type of thing.
Yeah, go get it. Yeah. And I'd be like, bro, stop.
Stop.
So they're getting rid of Splash Mountain because it relates to the movie Song of the South, which I have not seen to prove.
I haven't seen it either.
Either to say if it's really like a racist fucking movie or not.
I gotta watch it now.
It relates to plantation life, and that's why it's tying up as this is not acceptable in today's world.
Well, they rewrote Peter Pan. Like, they deleted a shitload of scenes.
My thing is like, sorry to interrupt. Like, my thing is like, not too long ago they played that. What's that? That Gene Wilder Western movie, Blazing Saddles,
yeah,
in the movie theaters.
Yeah, but it's not Disney. That's the thing.
No, it's not. But it's.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of like.
Oh yeah,
shit! Not from
that
the
shit was
time.
hilarious. Like,
Which, don't get me wrong,
easily.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Mel. What was it? Mel.
But you do know it's like not from this lifetime.
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Well, not this time.
I forgot his name. Mel. It's not. Is it Mel Gibson?
It's Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Yeah. I recently watched History of the World, the first one.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
yeah. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as Blazing Saddles, but like they mentioned the word faggot like 3 times all in the same scene.
I laughed.
Yeah, it was like, but it wasn't like as funny as it was like surprising. Like I didn't really expect.
Those Mel Brooks movies just throw you. You
Yeah.
think it's gonna stick to that time frame.
Yeah, like
And then like the ending of Blazing Saddles is like, what is going the fuck
it's just like
on?
all the scenes just in the same.
Yeah. You ever seen that?
Have you ever seen? You've never seen? You gotta watch Blazing Saddles.
We gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's
The N word gets thrown around.
Oh yeah, the N word. I think like every race gets mentioned like in a derogatory way. Like every single one.
Is that a comedy?
Oh, it's a comedy. It's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a spoof of just movies in general, but it's in its own league of what comedy should be. It's like unbeatable basically. And then Monty Python and the Holy Grail is another one that's in a different league, but also unbeatable. So but you just gotta watch them. It's the older shit.
So they're gonna get rid of Splash Mountain, and the idea is, we're gonna get rid of it because it talks about the blacks in plantation lifetime, and we're gonna replacing it with a black girl that kissed a frog and thinks she's a princess. So they're replacing it with Princess and the Frog.
Yes, but that actually kind of makes sense. Do you know what they did to Tower of Terror?
Yeah, they switched it up to the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
I
remember.
So
that.
they changed the theme, but it's the same ride. So it's just gonna be the same ride with a different skin. So I guess the idea, I mean, in my opinion, if it's about race, that's stupid to do. Like in my opinion, you should have just left it. But if you're trying to update your park, that makes sense because it's been like fucking 30 to 50 years since they've updated that ride, and it is definitely dated. Just with even if you didn't include the racism, and Princess and the Frog makes sense because they go off waterfalls, they do a lot of singing and shit
Down in the bayou.
swamps. Yeah, that actually does make sense though. So I'm for it.
Yeah.
Let's go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Have you been to Disneyland?
She was so excited about
Just us, or like am I taking my kids? Cause
do whatever.
Just
but have you ever been to Disneyland?
I have not.
Just
Oh man.
And I want to take my kids, but I also would like to go to Disneyland and like just
enjoy it.
and like be able to drink and not because
I'd have to say don't go for the weekend if that's the case because you want to experience all of it. California Adventures and Disneyland. You need more than 3 days. I forced him to experience it all and it wasn't fun for him. So
It
I'd
was
say like at
fun.
least
It
5
was
days.
fun, but it's rough when you got like fucking like shaved between your thighs, and then the next day, and you're tired from Disneyland the first day.
You walk like easily 10 miles.
And then the second day, it's like, hurry, run. And it's like, I'm shaved the fuck up, dude. Hurry, the car's ride, hurry.
Yeah.
And there I am forcing myself to like,
And then we get there and he was like totally unimpressed with it. He was like, this wasn't worth it.
Really?
Yeah, you said that.
I don't remember that.
Like we were like spinning in the cars. You're like, it's not worth it.
I enjoyed
It's not
it.
worth it.
I enjoyed it, but yeah. The next Disney news is Hocus Pocus, I guess, is in the works for a third one.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess the second one was a massive streaming success for Disney.
I don't know how. It was shit.
Was it? The second one?
I thought.
I didn't think it was bad, like quote unquote bad. It gave more depth to the sisters, which I appreciate, like character depth, because you didn't really know where they came from or like, you know. But like it was when you watch the movie, you end up finding out, spoilers, that the oldest sister was trying to protect the younger sisters, and they were they weren't even witches at the time, but because people started like threatening them, they found power, and then they started like, you know, they took over the town, and then they became witches, and then they were evil. But it's like, yo, you shouldn't have fucking...
I feel like I don't know. I guess it's probably because Disney's turning into like more, I guess, woke, if you will, or whatever you want to say. I feel like the first one was really like PG. I feel like the second one was more PG-13 and very demonic, if you will, because there was a lot of like,
you know, they
actually did do real spells.
Yeah.
And I feel like
incantations.
Yeah. So I just feel like, I don't know, like they just took it to a different level.
Right.
That I wish that they wouldn't have, because I enjoyed the first one so much, and I didn't enjoy the second one as much because they made it too, it was just too much. Like, I get it's about witches and stuff like that, but you can have lighthearted witches versus like they took it to like
well,
a
these
bigger
witches
level.
are evil. You do know.
No,
that.
I know, but like,
well, they weren't. And that's what you end up finding out when the movie ends. They actually find peace, and that's why I'm against the third movie, because the witches are gone. Like they found peace. They got taken out by something, and they are like now like vapor or something. Yeah. And
so unless they
gone.
bring them back, but then if they're bringing them back, that changes the whole like storyline from the last one.
Right.
But.
It's like, what, they're going to bring them back and say, hey, we need your help to defeat these other evil witches, or some shit.
Right.
It seems like they're trying to stretch it when they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, it had streaming success.
Well, yeah, because you had a bunch of 90s kids that grew up with that movie and said, hey, fuck it, I want to watch this sequel to the movie that I loved growing up. But continuing after that, it's going to get a bad... I mean, it may have been a streaming success, but what's the rating for it? Like 6.6 out of 10.
Well, that's what I was trying to get at. People may have clicked it for the nostalgia, but
yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
mean they
I would have never
enjoyed
watched it if I had to pay for it.
So,
like,
yeah, I didn't pay for it. I watched it on
Disney Plus. Yeah.
So obviously the film stars Bette Midler and Kathy Najimy and that horse. The
horse?
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Who the fuck is that? You have a picture?
Just picture a horse.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on. Okay. Autumn.
So Autumn has a story for us.
Well, I have a video first.
Oh, we do have a video?
Yeah,
Ooh.
so the video is going to be the intro.
Okay. So we're going to watch this first, and then you're going to tell us what happened, basically.
Yes.
That's fair.
I'm going to pull up the...
Okay. Ready?
Let's see here.
So, once it fucking...
Okay, so this came across my TikTok today, which made me decide to look into it a little bit.
Oh, she has a Band-Aid on her forehead? Why'd she giggle?
I think that was a mom.
Oh, look at her hand. Her wrist. It's broken.
I think she has a jacket on. So,
okay.
I guess that was it.
So if you just, I think if you just watch the video and you see the child's like demeanor during this video, the video it's the mother that is videoing her, and it's supposed to be her birthday, right?
Okay. Okay.
The child doesn't act like a normal child would. When my kids are being videoed, they're like all up in that video.
Right.
She's just standing.
She looks like she's staring straight ahead,
and she's scared. You could see the demeanor that she's
scared or confused. One of the two.
Maybe a lot of the comments that I see were like the child looks like she's scared, uncomfortable, and not happy being around her mom, and like really trying to,
And why is the mom circling her? Like, did you half circle like around this way and then back?
It's weird.
That matters, but okay.
It's weird.
It is weird though. Like
the whole video is weird, but so ultimately this child was found dead in their apartment.
Oh shit.
Swerve.
So the mom,
like right after this or something?
Very shortly after. I'm not sure exactly the timeline with the video what that consists of, but the child was found bruised and unresponsive in their apartment on Friday.
Oh my god.
The 26-year-old was charged with acting in a manner to the child.
That basically, hitting hard.
Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole article, but so what I did hear and read later on was that the mother called 911, said that they found her child in the closet or something like that, and when the paramedics were there was nobody else in the apartment except for an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Okay.
6-year-old's dead. They interviewed the neighbors next door and underneath, and they said that they could hear the child being beat.
Oh my god.
And
wait, they could hear?
They could hear.
Huh.
And they could hear the child pleading for her life, And it's like my reason for bringing it up is like, it's kind of like a series.
It's turned dark.
It did.
Right from Disney to dead kid.
It did.
Babies.
It did, but my thing is the reason why I'm bringing it up is like because this is actually becoming very common. Actually, on my Facebook,
beating kids to death.
Yeah, mothers are. It's very. Jesus. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
But let's be honest. Did the kid deserve it?
No kid deserves.
I think he's fucking with you. What was she wearing?
I mean, maybe maybe the little shit was talking back like, Linda, listen, and bah, you little shit.
No, so my thing is
back in my day, I could take this belt with full force. Something I don't know.
My thing is like if all these people around could hear it, and this happened on more than one occasion. They could hear the child beat more than once. Why in God's green earth would nobody, not one person, come to that child's aid? I get it, like minding your own business to a certain degree, but when you hear a child like, that had to have been brutal in order for a 6-year-old to get beat to death.
That actually makes sense. There was a Band-Aid on her head, and like her wrist was like obviously hurt, right? So there was, you could see it in the video. Yeah, I can pull it up again. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
So it looked like not a cast, but like some type of like bandage. So it looked like maybe she had been like hit on the wrist or the hand or something.
Yeah,
and there was like either blood or scarring or something.
Yeah,
not really sure.
I don't know, but I don't know. I just feel like this is becoming more and more common where children are being beat by their whoever, and I don't understand why more people are like stepping in.
Well, I agree with you there, but it has been happening for a long time. Like everyone, like I'm pretty sure maybe your parents or something like that. I know definitely my parents were beat, like pretty bad. But it doesn't mean it's okay. Like there's laws against that now.
Is two different things.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference between a lesson learned and when you just have an abusive parent.
Now, did they release any other like information about like
was she on drugs?
What she looked like after like when they found her?
The child?
Why
yeah.
She was badly bruised and
dead.
Obviously.
What was it?
I think no one interferes while she looks for that. I feel like no one interferes for the fear of feeling like you're saving somebody and then you walk in and it's not what you assumed
not what you thought,
and then it feels like and then you just busted through a door and everything thinking you were saving a child, and it's like
you don't have to bust through a door.
Maybe if it was like a couple or something like that, and maybe they were like role playing or something, but like for a child to be begging for their life, that's a little different for me. Like a child doesn't know like how to scream like "Don't kill me," because they have no concept of death.
And also, but like role playing with your partner. If you're in an apartment, like you got to keep that shit down a little bit.
They could be into it though. Like I want my neighbors to hear. Yeah, bang on the fucking on the headboard or whatever.
You like that, Mark? You like how I fuck my wife? Yeah.
But Okay, I guess maybe,
but for
like
kids, that I agree with you there. Yeah.
I mean, this is just coming like Casey Anthony. There's actually on my Facebook, I have a little girl on my profile that I don't plan on taking off until they find justice. A mother killed her, and all the evidence points to the mother. And the same thing with this case is like there was nobody else in the apartment. They heard the child, like people around heard the child. The evidence all points to her, like she's 100% guilty. Now she hasn't went to trial or anything like that, but there's too many people that heard, the child screaming, "Mom, stop, Mom,"
right? Yeah,
whatever. I don't want to get into it too much because I'll start crying. But I don't know. I just feel like people should maybe
do something.
Yeah,
I agree.
If you're hearing a child or you're seeing a child or just step in. Like maybe if you don't want to even step in, just like call 911 and ask for a welfare check.
Wellness check. Yeah. It's not like a fake police call or something like that, because you're actually inquiring about the well-being of the family in general.
Right. And it's like I said, it's happening way too much, and people need to intervene a lot more because it just seems like everybody failed this child, and it's not just this child, but
it happens a lot.
Yeah,
but it should stop happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also people shouldn't be having kids if they can't take care of them. Personally, that's what I feel. Yeah,
that's true. I mean, people need. I had to take a parenting class, by the way. I don't know
did?
that. Yeah, that just like reminded me. In order for me to keep custody of my kids, I had to take a parenting class, and so I don't know. Maybe they should make everybody take parenting classes, like in the hospital.
That's probably a good idea. No one teaches you how to be a parent, like literally from birth to like death. The only way you learn how to be a parent is by like introspection and Google.
Right.
Like I mean, unless you like seek out that help for yourself, no one teaches you. So
right.
So you have what was it?
No, I just got another one.
Yeah. So then, with a lighter note, there is a mother who is being released. She's an Australian woman who's being released after 20 years of being in prison for supposedly killing her 4 children. And I didn't read completely into the article. I think Josh probably read more about it.
Well, what I read was that she essentially went to prison because there was circumstantial evidence that she had smothered her 4 children because they were all dead in the same way, asphyxiation. And the police were like, hey, the odds that all 4 of your kids died from the same cause on the same day at the same time is too much of a coincidence for it to be not your fault. So we're going to imprison you. And honestly, that makes sense to me because you should have been paying attention to your children. Even if it wasn't you should have known like where your kids are, that they're fucking alive, and that you should probably intervene.
Right.
But I mean, this how old was this case? Like 20, 30 years?
Yeah, this happened 20 years ago.
Yeah. So like, but circumstantial evidence, I'm not sure if you guys know what that means, but it's basically there's no actual proof that this was the truth.
Right.
But because there are so many like coincidences, they can put you away for just that. So like there was no alibi, for example. She said that she was in the house, but all 4 kids are dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so she probably killed her kids too. See, that's what.
Well, and that's the thing. Like
on a lighter note,
like maybe she didn't kill her kids, but it was at the very least it was a case of like parental neglect.
Right.
So I mean,
Twitch.
Huh? Twitch. Oh shit, my bad.
I don't know if you.
I forgot I have our next thing going.
Oh.
Bystander effect. Oh yeah, that makes sense. When someone screams rape, you don't interfere, but when someone screams fire, you do. Less likely to extend help when he or she is in the real or
so for those that
presence.
I don't know if they can see the screen or not, but G-Fan just said it's the bystander effect when we went back to why don't people help out or not? And what the bystander effect is, bystander is less likely to extend help when he or she is in the real or imagined presence of others than when he or she is alone.
So a good example of this, and I think it's fair, and I just said it was if someone screams rape, you don't go for some reason. I don't know why people feel that way. Like, I would probably go to stop it. But if you scream fire, it affects everybody in the neighborhood. And if you're assuming that someone's walking, like you're walking and you just hear someone scream fire, you don't want 100 people to die. So you like stop and try to help. I think in this case with the kid, we're talking about the kid, the people in the apartment building probably didn't want to intervene because they were like, not my problem type of thing. And yeah,
but it is, especially what drives me crazy is like a lot of times people will get on there and be like, oh yeah, this child was like so sweet and I'm gonna miss her beautiful face.
Thoughts and prayers.
But are you gonna miss her beautiful face because you could have helped prevent her death?
Done something.
I'm not saying that you 100% could have stopped it, but
what Autumn's really trying to say is take that child with you and run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Kidnap
abduct children.
Kidnap.
Yeah,
that's right.
Give them a better life.
Yes.
But back to the one. Yeah, I mean, do you have anything else to say about that?
No,
I mean, she was released from prison
just
because
a mom had mad at her daughter and kids.
Well, she was released from prison because all the evidence was circumstantial. So
they don't actually have proof for it.
I'm free now with no babies.
Remember, this is Australia, so it's not the same judicial system as America. So they may take the circumstantial evidence into account and say,
a dingo and I killed my babies.
But that kind of sucks that she went 20 years before she got released.
But maybe she was guilty. If she was guilty of something, like all 4 of your kids are dead, like bro, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe she didn't deserve 20 years, but like 4 lives are over because of your neglect.
Yeah.
You deserve something, you know? So,
yeah,
but anyways.
For sure.
What do we got?
It's time for this time. I'm being political to start off.
Oh no, the political segment.
Hit it. That's right. I just sent you a link. Open it up for me.
Oh.
A video. Sorry, last minute.
Last minute. What did we say, Francisco? We said no last minute shit.
So we're going to start off in New York. So, this happened at a Cunny... What's it called? The Cunny Law School.
Cunny.
So this is Fatima Musa Muhammad.
Okay.
Yes, there's video. Hold on. I'm setting it up.
Say it again.
There's no political music on this.
What's her name?
Her name is Fatima Musa Muhammad.
Fatima.
Thank you.
It's Indian.
Yes. Well,
or Muslim, I guess. You could be Indian and Muslim. That's just a common...
what happened was she has just graduated from law school.
Are you okay?
And it was her turn to do a speech.
Okay, are we watching this whole 6 minute video?
So long story short, she blasted the... Yeah, we're going to play it, but I'm just setting it. So she blasted the New York Police Department, fascist, and accused Israel of indiscriminately murdering Palestinians in front of her whole class.
Wait, I want to watch the video.
I know, let's play it.
Well, where does it start? Like
I don't know. Just play and let's see what happens.
Okay. I think we should probably fast forward it.
This is blurry.
There's Fatima.
That's her?
Yeah. She's speaking Arabic? I can't understand her.
I cannot hear you. What?
I said she's speaking Arabic? I can't understand her. Let's hear the hate speech. Yeah, that's great.
Applause in case you didn't know.
To all our loved ones, our parents, grandparents, siblings, partners, and friends, our comrades, aunts and uncles.
Can you skip a little bit?
Jesus Christ.
Let's get to the juicy shit.
Okay, well,
Just
those who made it and those who couldn't.
The class of 2023, the moment we have all been waiting for.
she's telling me her breath is shaking like she's nervous.
Yeah, because she's about to do a hate speech.
Oh my god.
That's a reference to the earthquake that happened over there.
Bodies packed into refrigerated mortars.
What the f...
Are you sure?
Nothing but black Zoom square boxes for the first 2 years. There's a lot I can say about the loss and the pain we've all endured over the last few years, but I am reminded of Frank Fanon's words. Things get bad for all of us.
Words to live by.
The constant stress reveals who and what we are. And so I'm here to celebrate who and what we are, who you are. Like many of you, I chose CUNY School of Law for its articulated mission to be law in the service of human beings. One of very few legal institutions created to recognize that the law is a manifestation of white supremacy that
Oh my God!
and around the world. We joined this institution.
Oh, we got claps though.
Oh, it's New York.
We got,
It's New York.
Yeah, but it's
New York.
that's the melting pot of the fucking
New
country, bro.
York.
The necessary legal skills to protect our communities. So organizers fighting endlessly day in and out with no accolades, no cameras, no votes, no PhD grants, working to lift the facade of legal neutrality and confront the systems of oppression that wreak violence on them. Systems of oppression create
Yo, I love the teacher at the very end. She's just like not looking at her. Everyone else is looking at her, but the one teacher right there, she's looking straight ahead.
bully and censor and stifle the voices of those who resist.
Wait, what'd that person say?
In this moment of celebrating who we are, I want to celebrate CUNY Law as one of the few, if not the only law school to make a public statement defending the right of its students to organize and speak out against Israeli settler colonialism.
Well, you have a lot of applause here, so there's got to be some type of support. So this is a hate speech video? This doesn't sound like it's hate speech.
I'm waiting for the part where she bashes Israel. Like
Probably-
the article.
Well, so what is it? Condemns law censorship of Muslim students professing.
On a student and faculty level.
So these have got to be the students that are clapping.
Well, yeah.
Settler colonialism lens, our word and the school's mission statement is void of value. That as Israel continues to indiscriminately rain bullets and bombs on worshipers, murdering the old, the young, attacking even funerals and graveyards, as it encourages lynch mobs to target Palestinian homes and businesses, as it
Here we go.
imprisons its children, as it continues its project of settler colonialism, expelling Palestinians from their homes, carrying the ongoing Nakba, that are silent is no longer acceptable.
I don't understand. Is this supposed to be like American law or
I'm
like
really
world
Yeah,
law?
so she
Yeah.
is studying for American law, but is making a whole thing about her hometown and the Palestinians getting attacked by
Oh.
Israel and kicked out.
That fought back when investor-focused admin attempted to cross the BDS picket.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
I guess that was it.
To
I
be
feel
honest.
like, yeah,
Go on.
this is ridiculous because you're giving a speech at where you graduated.
yeah.
Has nothing to do with your hometown. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It should be about, going through law school, going
with
through, like whatever the case is. There should have been nothing political or not. Even if I don't care even if it was political in your town that you were living in at that current time. Your graduation speech should be about graduation.
Well, see, and that's the thing about a lot of things going on in the world, or let's just say in America. Let's just stick to America for now. Sporting events, musicians, concerts, just people who have platforms, just in general, that are famous, that
Always
are
gotta make a
making political
stand.
statements.
Right.
All the time.
And is that the normal thing to do now? I can't really comment because I don't really give a shit about people that are like celebrities.
I think they do it just to have like that connection with people to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Like, I'm one of you.
G-Fan just said not the place to do that for sure. And it's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
definitely.
it's like where do you if this is your only platform to say that, that's probably a you problem because you don't make things like that like super
For fuck's sake,
public.
you got a law degree. Go put it to use. Don't
Yeah,
use it
exactly.
as your graduation.
But she used her platform to talk about a different country, and it's like celebrities did
like-
that. Like, what was it, a year or two ago or something
Yeah,
like that? They were
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Israel.
Everybody was talking
and
about that.
those are celebrities on Twitter. This person is just like the student body president or whatever the fuck in a small law school in New York. I don't really care what she has to say personally. She's a fucking
Yeah, I mean,
student.
she made headlines or something because
Well, I mean-
it's a little more public now. But I mean,
Well,
what
for
really
sure.
did you accomplish? You just kind of made yourself look stupid, in my opinion, because
I
you
would-
should have been focused on your
There was
graduation.
there was nothing on there that was like, oh, we should be concerned about this in our country. It was like, oh, Israel-Palestinian problems that have been going on for years now.
I don't know.
Play the political music. I just got one
I
quick
forgot about
message.
that.
Got one quick message here for Fatima. Let me tell you something, Fatima. This is America, United States of America, the goddamn greatest country in the world. The country where you're going to goddamn law school, you new lawyer. Let me tell you how great this country is. You want to go grocery shopping? You want to go clothes shopping? You name it. It comes right to your door because you know why? Because the greatest thing in America is fucking Amazon. That's how good damn fucking America is.
Capitalism.
God damn it. It's right there at your door. You don't have to deal with people. You don't have to do nothing. Let me tell you something, Fatima. That's America for ya.
And it's
All right.
not delivered by camels.
Uh-huh.
And it's not delivered by camels.
Or camel fuckers for that matter. Alrighty.
Oh, man.
So next we actually have something that I wanted to talk about. And I did you were able to watch this video because it was deleted off of
Whoa,
Reddit,
whoa,
right?
whoa. What are you doing?
We're going to the next
No,
thing.
I still got another thing.
Oh, the Senate.
There we
the
go.
Senate.
Hit it.
The Senate. Just restart the Senate music.
It's me, President Joe Biden. Oh, how old are you? You're 12?
Oh my god.
I'll smell you.
You're all creeping me out.
Is that lilac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's ginger.
The other day,
How was your fall last
I was getting there.
week?
I had a big
should've got
fall.
that video though.
I had a big fall. They said Humpty Dumpty. I had a big fall, and I said, I'm Humpty Dumpty. And I had a big fall, and all of Camilla's people came, and all of Nancy Pelosi's horses came. And they couldn't put back Humpty Dumpty Biden. That's right. I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna raise the debt ceiling. Spending for everybody.
Money.
Money everywhere.
Fake money.
The blacks, the browns, the chinks. I mean the Asians. Everybody.
Whatever the fuck they call it nowadays.
Everybody. The gays. The generally confused. Everybody. Because guess what? Biden 2024 is coming back. You know it. It's coming for you. 2024.
So they're raising the debt.
No
ceiling.
joke, folks.
So
No joke. Ceiling getting raised.
So
No joke.
so they're raising the debt ceiling, and so there's only one outcome that I've seen, like for sure, that happens when they do that is taxes get raised, right? And that's going to be federal and state taxes.
Oh, I'm just gonna kill
Just
myself
in
now.
general, like as a rule.
I'm just gonna kill myself now then.
I mean, like, so it's not like crazy. It's usually like 1% or something like that, and that seems to be enough for the whole country. There's 300 million people here.
1% is,
Yeah.
is that's too much.
Well, I know it's too much, but I'm not condoning it.
I'm just
But,
saying, like,
yeah, like fuck these people.
So-
but my question is, why the fuck does the debt ceiling keep getting raised like every fucking 4 or 6 years? Have you noticed that? Like not even starting with Obama. It was like what? Bush?
Well, I would say Bush was understandable because we were at war at that time.
Yeah, but that should have generated more money because We were going to war. There was a lot of people signing up for the military, right?
We went to war for reasons that were not really needed to go to war.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Iraq,
but we still went to war, and that usually generates more money, even though it costs money, right? It generates money, and that's the reason war exists.
So,
but like the debt ceiling keeps getting raised, and I don't think a lot of people understand what that means. Do you have an article?
Yeah, so the Senate on Thursday night passed, this obviously last Thursday, passed legislation to lift the nation's debt ceiling and stave off what would have been an economically disastrous default days before Monday's deadline. The final vote was 63 to 36. The bill will now go to President Joe Biden's desk for signature. Biden heralded the Senate vote.
What did you say?
Heralded?
Heralded?
Is that how you say that?
Do you know how to say that word? Heralded?
Heralded.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
Biden heralded the Senate vote passing the budget agreement as a big win. It's a big win. No joke, folks. For the economy. Noting the partisan nature of the vote, Biden said, "Together, they demonstrated once more that America is a nation that pays its bills and meets its obligation."
How do you say that?
And then the only person that is paying bills is the American people, not
and always will be.
But how do you hang on? How do you say that?
I want to thank Leader Chuck Schumer.
In the same sentence, it'd be about raising the debt ceiling, debt where you're not paying your bills.
Yeah,
so, doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
He also said, "No one gets everything they want in negotiation. But make no mistakes. No joke, folks. This bipartisan agreement is a big win for our economy and the American people." So that's what he added. So
they basically agreed to not shut down the economy.
So Biden said he looks forward to signing the bill as soon as possible. So we are going to get more into inflation and recessions going.
Yeah, absolutely. Which means Bluebell is going to go up in price, which is some fucking bullshit.
No.
Oh my god, that's what you're worried about is ice cream?
Yes,
Dude, I'm worried about
ice cream.
I'm worried about my fucking
2023, I was able to get 2 half gallons, 1 gallon of Bluebell for $8. Now it's $10 in a year. Some fucking bullshit, man.
I can't believe it's not butter.
So
I can't believe it's not bullshit.
Bluebell went up in price because they're trying to make up for the loss that they had where they were out of.
But that was like years ago. The Listeria.
No joke, folks.
They were out for like a year and a half. I know, or longer.
But that doesn't necessarily impact their total. Like we don't want to talk about ice cream right now, but it shouldn't affect that much.
Oh man, blow the ice cream.
Everything went up.
Yeah, which is also some bullshit. Have you gone out to like McDonald's or Taco Bell recently and just seen the prices of meals? It's like $12 for like one fucking person.
So it
used to be like what, $5-6, right?
I spent $30 the other day on just me and my kids.
Right.
And I'm like, I could go,
and it wasn't even good food.
Yeah, I could go down and sit at a restaurant with better food and
pay like $5 more.
What pisses me off at McDonald's is the Big Mac looks so big, and then you see it, and it's like this fucking little.
Dude, I got a Big Mac.
Like a chicken
it's so
sandwich.
sad looking. It's like flat.
It's
and
like the $1 cheeseburgers.
Dude, do you know how much those bitches cost?
They went up too. They're like $2-3 now.
No, it's like $2.80 for a fucking cheeseburger, and a hamburger's $2.50. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's not like it's filling me up anymore.
And then the thing that gets me mad is
showing.
What?
Your real race is showing.
Dude, Popeyes is going up.
Shalom.
Hey, it's not kosher. But Popeyes is going up in price too, which kind of pissed me off. I used to be able to get the 5-piece 2 can dine coupon thing for like $8. For like $8, now it's like 11. I'm like, fuck that place.
So what's it called?
Still gonna go.
Federico's right there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Off of Miller went up. So I would go there after work when I worked at Fried still, and I would get a small Pepsi and a bean and cheese burrito. That was like my.
How much does that shit cost?
It was like $7 something. I can't remember exactly. And $7.85, I think. I could remember it. It's been a minute since I've been there.
Yeah.
And then I went one day and they were like, oh, it's going to be $9.05. And I was like, what? That's wrong. Because you guys go up on your price. And they were like, yeah, we went up on our prices. And I was like,
carne asada fries at Filiberto's, which is essentially the same place.
I ordered that.
It's like $13.50.
I ordered that in a large
yeah, but
Coke,
Filiberto's is more
like
expensive than Federico's.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you notice Federico doesn't do the little cup salsa things? They do it in like little hot sauce pockets, already pre-packed.
Are you serious? Like
serious.
where you rip it open or something?
Yeah.
That's so...
Federico's?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I went. There's like 2 of them already that I've been to, and it's like the green and the red is like in prepackaged things.
If every U.S. citizen paid $100,000, we could eliminate the U.S. debt issue. Crazy to think about it this way.
No, I don't have that much money.
I don't have $100,000.
No,
and I think it's bullshit to assume that, especially when you have billionaires, millionaires that aren't paying taxes, like Jeff Bezos and Tesla. They're paying maybe like 0.5% of what they actually owe.
Politicians are also playing that fucking card.
No,
like,
I know.
Don't give me that shit either.
But
the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos. No, it's the Clintons
the people with the money buy the people that make the laws. So that way it supports the people who make the money. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. But it shouldn't be like that. And without getting super political, the whole system should be just erased.
What millionaires and billionaires are you talking about? Business ones or just people that are just somehow rich?
I'm gonna say people, just the person who are worth more than $1 million. Those people need to be taxed. Like worth more, not they have slush funds or they own a business. If they're worth more than $1 million, you definitely exploited a lot of people.
If you worked your ass off and you became a business guy and you get up to $1 billion. You
exploited people.
You would find a loophole, would you not?
Knowing me, I wouldn't exploit people.
Exploit people? Why would you be exploiting people?
You are underpaying them. You're overworking them. There's a lot of things. You're not paying taxes.
You're going a different route.
I'm not. But
yeah, you are.
But without getting super political, because she's starting to lose interest. I can tell.
I'm listening.
There are ways to get around.
Do you not feel like business people take like the biggest cuts though?
What?
They take the biggest risk when it comes to everything. If they don't have the people,
how can the business continue? If they take $1 billion risk, no, they fucking don't.
I didn't say $1 billion. I said they go through a lot of bullshit to keep the business going.
Jeff Bezos took a $50,000 loan.
I'm just talking in general.
And turned it into a multi-billion-dollar company. You took a $50,000 risk and turned it into billions of dollars. That's not a huge risk for him.
But why would you fuck that guy over?
What do you mean?
If you were in that guy's shoes...
Sure, I'd like to keep my money, but he has more money than he can spend. He just bought the biggest yacht in existence.
He did it himself. I don't understand what the big deal is.
He bought...
Oh my God, you worked from the ground up. You become a millionaire. Now hand me money because I can't do what you did?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's kind of what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the laws that he pays people to get for him lets him keep more of the money, which means he's exploiting people and going through loopholes for the law.
I think everybody goes to the loopholes in the law. Even the small guy does.
Do you go to TurboTax and say I want to pay less?
Let's be honest. When Obama wanted us to have insurance,
but they don't do that for me.
Damn right, because they get audited and fired.
When Obama wanted us to have insurance, I found the loopholes not to pay for that.
Yeah, because it was more expensive to have insurance than to pay for the $700 fine for not having it.
Exactly. Wasn't that not a loophole?
That was a loophole that I also took advantage of.
So don't tell me that.
But we had to pay for it. That what I'm trying to say is
we didn't pay for it.
What I'm trying to say is Bezos,
I paid for
all these people.
You paid for it?
We got charged, because we didn't.
I didn't.
Well, okay. The following year, Trump did like a law or something like that like kind of reversed it, so that way you got a refund for the next year.
Says exactly. I don't know to what.
That was to the when we were still talking about.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on though, because I didn't want to get political, and it's getting hot in here.
Turn on the fan. It's right there.
I don't know.
I think he means verbally.
Oh, that too.
Oh.
All right.
It's unplugged. So
take it away.
Oh.
Okay. So the next one is actually about Chicago. And I am not from Chicago just because I'm black.
Well, a quarter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Quarter black. Excuse me. Whoops.
Whoa.
That's not what I wanted. Sorry. My bad, guys. All right, so this actually is about Walmart closing half their stores in all of Chicago. So basically there is, and I believe this video like gives you more information than what to tell you, but basically the mayor of Chicago said that this was going to be a big hit against the people that live there, and it's going to marginalize them even more than they already are. So, but you'll see what I'm talking about with.
Are these piercings Walmarts on this woman right here?
Yeah, yep. Whatever that is.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, Walmart's getting looted, and Walmart can't pay for it anymore.
Good God. Who is that? She looks like a goldfish.
So, whoa. I don't know what that is. Sorry. So, basically...
This brings up a good, interesting...
That's exactly why I wanted you guys to watch it.
Interesting.
So...
Let's hear you.
So, how do you think I feel about that? Can you move your big ass head for a second?
I think you're all for it.
I'm all for what?
You're all for what black people do and their cause, even though you're only a quarter.
No.
Black Lives Matter.
Hey, do you ever get... I got a question. Just quick side note.
Okay.
Do you ever get told when you're like, oh, I'm a quarter black?
He doesn't tell.
You probably don't. But do you ever get told, oh, it doesn't count because you're only a quarter?
No, because people are generally more respectful than just to say, oh, because you're not full black, you're not black.
You think so?
Now, if I went to Chicago, for example, I probably would be called fake black.
So, did you know that I was a quarter Mexican?
I didn't, but I can believe it.
So everyone tells me, oh, it doesn't count though because you're only a quarter.
Well, you look more white.
I know. Just because I look like it doesn't mean...
I look Mexican. And people always tell me that I'm Mexican.
Well, they thought, no, back in high school, they thought you looked like a Saudi.
Well, that too. I get a lot of different ones. Like, if like someone can't no, I've tried it on hundreds of people. No one can ever pinpoint exactly where, like, my nationalities and shit like that.
No, I would have guessed that you were, I would say half.
Saudi.
Like half black, okay.
Half white.
That's fair.
Well,
yeah.
But in either case, so how I feel about this. So, I'm highly aware that places like that are marginalized, for sure.
What do you mean by marginalized? What is the definition of marginalized?
Basically, people that are put in areas that are supposed to do specific things. In this case, rob. Like, this wasn't an act of protest. This was obviously people stealing because either they can't afford it or because they don't want to pay.
Just being riffraffs.
So the looting video, I want to know when that took place because
this was probably within the last month.
Are they just going into Walmarts and looting it like that all the time?
Yeah. Or so Walmart said that for the last 9 to 10 years they haven't been profitable. And in that area of Chicago.
So what's going on?
And by profitable, they don't mean that everyone's always stealing shit. They just mean that the amount of expense that they're putting into those stores is getting a zero return or less. So it makes sense from a business standpoint to close those stores because they're not making money.
Yeah, you're not breaking
so
even.
what this is going to do is that it's going to take away jobs from that area to people that work there because they're closing the stores.
You got people that want to work there.
Yeah. And it's going to make it harder for people to get their necessities. People that live there, like let's say that you're a new mom, you're trying to get breast milk or something, or what's that shit called? Formula. Breast milk. Formula. It's harder to get formula now, or it's harder to get shoes or milk or whatever for your daily life. So it's going to make people go like kind of branch out to go to different areas in Chicago because there are no more stores there or no more Walmarts there. This is going to be a cascading effect. It's going to keep spreading.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah, it's going to get worse. They're not suddenly just going to get money because Walmart's not there anymore. They're going to start stealing from other places, and it's just going to cascade. I don't agree with that at all. Like this is a situation that was created for multiple reasons, but one of them is, why don't you try to get a fucking job? Like, you could get a fucking job, but you're not. So
some of them probably have jobs. They just don't want to spend their money on that.
Well, and stealing out of necessity is a problem that was created by a bunch of different things. And I'm not going to try to make it political. I'm just trying to say that is a huge issue that could be addressed.
Do you feel when they do this just feeds into stereotypes that people claim?
No, it's not a stereotype when it's true. It's not.
They're looting when they could just be paying for the product.
It's not a stereotype because it's true. That's what I'm saying. They're stealing. Like the people.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It feeds into the stereotype, does it not? Watch out! The black guy's gonna steal your shit.
People that live in Chicago, they didn't really
watch out.
They didn't specify that it was only black people.
The other, yeah, that's fair. The other thing that we all need to take into account here is Chicago is trash.
Well, yeah,
it is trash. I'm dead serious.
So is Detroit.
It is the gang deal out there is so bad. And I'm not talking, I've never been there, but I've talked to people from Chicago that move here to get the fuck out of that.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh my God, it's so much nicer.
Yeah,
like the stores are.
Because kids will be playing in the parks and then here comes some gangs and they shoot up and.
Right, you don't know if your kids are going to come
home. The kids make it home and, well, there was a shooting and it's like, fuck this. Right. Like, we're done.
So I just think it's unfortunate, you know, like that video is a good talking point because, like, you like to call me liberal or whatever the fuck, but I can look at that video and be like, that is real. Like, it's happening, and I'm not okay with it. Like, I'm not okay with just random looting or stealing. But you do need to also take into account that there's probably a reason for that. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but just because there's a reason doesn't make it right.
Right. Aladdin.
I don't think there's ever a reason to steal.
Just for shits and giggles.
Right, exactly. It's like, oh, the lights went out, start stealing. It's like, what?
I mean, but even if there's resources out there, I'm sorry, even if you're poor, there's no reason to steal. There's resources out there, there's plenty of them, that you don't have to steal. You can get help from people.
I think it also has to do with ignorance. Like, not knowing that you can get help. You know what I'm saying?
Just the other day on
most of these people, they have phones. They have internet access
that they stole.
Landline.
There's plenty of. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of resources, and even you could say ignorance, but like in 2023, there's not that much ignorance. You're not that. No, ignorant.
There's a ton of ignorance. You'd be surprised.
I think it's lazy people that don't want to do anything.
Right, and that's also something.
They want to get shit handed to them. They want to make a fucking be a victim about it.
That's everywhere.
When all they have to do is go to the buildings, apply for food stamps, apply for fucking needs, and you're pretty sure you're gonna get it. But no, we gotta play the victim because I don't want to go to the buildings. I don't want to put in the effort.
That's also fair. There are very lazy people out here. Let's go ahead and move on to this. This isn't on the board, but I just thought that it would be funny for you to watch.
There's another thing on there.
Yeah, I know. That's closer.
Oh, the Walmart thing. Sorry.
You didn't write it down yet. It's fine because this is gonna be quick.
Okay.
So basically, this is netball, everyone. So
wait, did G-Fan say something real quick? Sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
Before we jump into the next thing.
Let me check.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Fuck. Hang on.
Oh no.
I don't. Hang on. No, he didn't.
Okay, go ahead. Netball.
Right. So what is netball? And this is basically an explanation of it. The video that I watched was just funnier than this. I'm gonna turn it down a bit because it's kind of loud.
This played in England?
No, this is USA as well.
She sounds Australian though.
All right, so watch.
There's no backboard.
This is netball, guys.
Oh.
This is the new thing. This is the new hotness. So in netball, you can't foul, you can't jump, you can't.
That lady just jumped.
No,
though.
she didn't jump. She didn't jump. She kind of like skip hopped, kind of thing.
What the fuck? Why did you just slam the ball like that?
Because they probably lifted their feet off the ground. So you see,
So you're just running.
there's no dribbling. Only passes are allowed. You can't block.
What the-
Oh, she fell over. Oh no.
This is boring. This is worse than.
Well, Adam,
any-
obviously it's boring. Look at that hot crowd of nobody. I mean, go
They
back.
need funding. Their
Go
main
back.
page says
this.
donate
This whole
now.
section is empty.
I mean, and she just like stands there and is like about to shoot.
And they can't
literally-
stop you from doing it. You have to keep your feet planted.
Oh my god, this is a coach?
Yeah.
She's proud of this sport, isn't she?
She probably made it up.
Oh my god, there is
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Look
They
at
got
this.
a whole arena with nobody in it. How is this still a sport? There's no ticket sales.
That's why they're asking for donations, dude. Like literally, this page is asking for donations. So I wanted you to see it because I wanted your opinion on how you feel about
No, look, they were jumping in that picture.
what picture?
Go down. Right there. No, go down.
This?
Yep.
No, no. Oh, she probably got fouled out for that. But
Cheater.
she's
She's
not. Her
jumping.
feet are on the ground.
No, she's
No,
jumping.
she's up
No,
in the air.
Oh, she is. Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're right. Oh, maybe she was jumping for the ball. Because it looks like it doesn't. Because she's underneath. She's underneath the net. There's no way she was going to make that. So maybe she was jumping for the ball.
Hell?
But yeah, it's worse than NWA. That was the point. And I think it's funny because we were all complaining about like, oh, how MWA is just trash.
Perfect.
And then this.
Perfect. Hold on.
Oh, look, it says it right there. No dribbling, no running with the ball. 7 players pass ball within 3 seconds. Ball and basket slightly smaller. No backboard. Players designated to certain areas. Netball has similarities to European handball. What the fuck that is?
Ball.
I
fucking hated
ultimate frisbee. But yeah, like great hand-eye coordination with what? Just the ball?
Let me ask. Hold on. This is a question for our women's speaker here on the show.
Okay.
Here, Autumn. I have a question for you. Are you? Do you support women?
Not in netball.
No. Answer
in general.
Answer in general. Do you support women?
It depends.
Do you support women?
Okay, sure. Well, I'll say
I'll
yes.
bite. Why?
I'll bite. Yeah.
How often do you go to a WNBA game?
Never.
Why? If
Well,
you
ask
support
me how
women,
many. Ask me how many times I go to a basketball game.
would you rather go see a men's basketball game or a women's basketball game? Be
I'm not a
honest.
lesbian, so I would definitely watch men before I'm going to watch women.
There you
But-
have it, folks. There you
but-
have it.
That is the
there you
answer.
have it. No,
That is-
don't even defend it now.
Oh,
no.
shit, wrong one. Sorry.
But I've been to both. I've been to a women's basketball when I was younger, and then I've been to a men's basketball game.
How many times do they foul people in
many
Women
women's
are
foul?
way more aggressive than men.
They're more aggressive?
Yeah.
I doubt
Not
that.
aggressive enough because it's not bringing in tickets.
I think they'd foul more easily because they're either more unaware of their surroundings or because the rules are more strict with female basketball.
I've seen a
I don't know
lot of
about being
women
more
get
aggressive.
their nose broke.
Oh yeah, Steve Nash. They
Steve Nash is a man.
No, I get it, but they used to play basketball like street ball. Like you could fucking use your elbows to get people away from you. They started. They started becoming more, or the rules became more defensive. So now the teams are becoming more offensive,
Just
where
terrible.
they're scoring baskets over defending people.
Bless
So
you.
you'd have to mute that. People want to hear your sneeze. Yeah. If you want Autumn to sneeze on you, call 1-800-YUM.
Yum.
Let's go ahead and go on to celebrity news here, Cisco.
Call now. Oh, you got one.
Oh, I have that. You're right. I actually do have a.
You're first.
Yeah, you're right. Let me pull that up. That's my bad. I was very unprepared for this, you guys.
Surprise.
It's my fault. It's all my fucking fault.
We literally had a discussion about this.
I know, like literally just fucking 3 minutes ago.
Well, for that.
I don't know, 3 minutes ago, but
an hour.
20 minutes. Yeah. We'll go.
So, anyways, so that 70s show star Danny Matterson convicted on 2 counts of rape, and he faces 30 years to life. I've actually never heard of a rape case that said life. I've never heard of that. For murder, I have, but not for rape.
So I only read part of this, but what I did read was that it's his ex-girlfriends that are accusing him of rape. Rape, correct?
Probably. I mean, he probably had a lot of girlfriends back then. This is like what 1990 something?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
So he's 47 years old. He's going to be held without bail until he's sentenced. This has been going on for like 2 years, I think. I remember initially hearing the news. A little bit more, to be honest with you. Yeah, I remember initially hearing the news about it, and I was like, I'm not surprised. Kind of like the Drake Bell thing. Like you heard about it, and you're like, oh wow, I never thought that he would be a pedophile. And then it was a 17-year-old that he was grooming, that he had known when she was like 10 or something, and he was like grooming her or something, and then he either had sex with her. He was a
hairstylist.
What?
You know what grooming is?
I've heard of it, but all I can picture is like somebody with like a dog just petting it. Is that kind of similar?
Are you being serious or?
I've heard it, and I think I have an idea of what it is, but I never researched it.
Grooming would be like coaching. Or like
grooming is basically saying what you're into, so that way when they are legal, you can jump on it right away, and that's like having a super young girlfriend that knows exactly what you want them to do.
And it's not just that. It's not just teaching them what you like. It's also like telling them like it's okay to do certain things.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Manipulate. Yeah, and it's like oh, you're 17, you're close enough, or something like that. You know. Thanks. But basically, the jury found him guilty inevitably when talked about everything.
Well, I remember we talked about that they were gonna let him go on 2 other trials because the women didn't have enough evidence, and now this one came up, and I guess this one's the big one. Remember we talked about that?
Did we? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we did. So the idea was 2 other women. Same shit, but the way it turned out to be, remember, was there was not enough evidence that he was at fault, but it was enough evidence that Scientology was the one that was kind of tying. Remember this?
I don't remember
that. Was part of the article. I didn't read all of it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
now
long story short, he's going to prison for a couple counts of rape. I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like this is going to start happening more and more. Like, I'm not sure if you remember the thing about the iCarly situation where the dude that was in Nickelodeon had like a foot fetish or something like that.
Yeah, the creator, Dan Schneider guy.
Yeah, Dan Schneider, that's his name. He had like a foot fetish, and he was recording like, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, and they were like barefoot, and he was like, oh yeah, I love this shit. And it's, I mean, it's not illegal to have a foot fetish, but it's like, bro, that's fucking creepy. It's weird.
But 12, 13-year-olds, like, let's not be recording their feet. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
regardless.
Like Tarantino can do it as long as it's not with children, right?
I think
because he has a foot fetish.
I think if you're gonna have a foot fetish or any type of fetish, even if it is harmless, like feet, that's not like. I guess it's sexual for that person because they have the foot fetish.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it should all. If you're gonna use something for sexual pleasure, at least make it an 18-year-old.
Speaking of 18-year-olds and sexual pleasure, so we actually have.
I think he's at the door.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's coming over.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having another celebrity on the show. Oh shit! Get it on him. Get the door. Hey. Hey, who is that?
Hey.
Is that Al Pacino?
It is. Hey, Al. Hey. It's great to be here. Oh, shit. Whoa. Guess what? I'm having a daughter. I mean, I think I fucked it up.
You should have prepared.
Got a great ass. Oh, there we go. I found it. I'm back. So I'm having a daughter. I'm also 82. When I say I have a daughter, I'm having a baby. We got a great house. My lady has a great ass.
Oh, I was gonna say your baby.
I can't believe it.
Christ.
Al Pacino is having a baby.
I really need to work on that Al Pacino, huh? So Al Pacino's 82, and he's having a baby on the way with his girlfriend. Oh, you can keep playing it.
That's late.
Alfala. I guess they've been dating since April of 2022.
We should take it to the next level. I'm 82 years old.
Say hello to my little friend. I have
She definitely hit the jackpot with that one.
I have a lot of questions on this.
I don't know how rich he is, but I mean, I can imagine the royalties are still coming in.
Do you believe? How old did I say? 82 years old.
Yeah.
How?
You can still
What do you
have
mean,
sex.
how?
The difference between men and women. Well, there's a lot of difference between men and women, but for
How?
like sexual stuff, your sperm is still good
Oh.
for as long as you're alive or until you.
Yeah, but they're
until
not
you become
clearing it
impotent.
out here. Like, did she say, "I want to have your baby out"? Oh, let's go down to the sperm clinic.
They probably just fucked like normal.
There's
At
that.
82, you think
Yeah.
that thing still work?
Yeah.
Are you talking from experience here?
No. Not my own personal experience, but damn.
Who do you know that fucked an old guy?
But there's still Viagra, right?
Well-
there's still hot 22-year-olds with a great ass.
oh,
my-
great ass.
My husband's grandparents still have sex and they're like 70 something years old.
I want to see
Must be like
that.
sandpaper.
I want to see that.
You want to
Just
see
kidding.
it?
No, I don't.
That's
Nasty.
absolutely disgusting.
I want to be a cuck in that room. Just
Oh, yeah.
kidding. I think I would.
He's gonna be
have-
sitting over there. Oh yeah, give it to her.
That's disgusting.
Get harder.
I found that out and I was like,
Can I sit in for a
his grandma
session?
was the one that was telling me, and I was like, Grandma, I don't think I need to know this.
Right.
I don't want to know this.
all the time.
Yeah,
Do you really
seriously.
think it's Al's kid, or do you think this gal went and fucked somebody else?
I honestly don't give a shit.
And then was just like, "Oh, we're having a baby." I don't remember.
What's Robert De Niro is the same
Oh yeah,
thing.
Rare.
You know,
I'm never gonna know the baby.
like
Oh.
he's got a kid on the way. He's probably around the same age
Hey,
too.
just about, yeah.
So, I mean,
what is
like-
going on with all these like old Italians?
It's a trend, bro. It's a trend.
well, you know who's got to be next, right?
That short dude, right?
Fucking Pesci has to.
Yeah,
be
Joe
next.
Pesci, man. It's got to be Joe Pesci.
It's
Joe
gotta
Pesci's
be.
gonna get some.
Oh, I fucked the girl. Got another baby on the way.
Oh my God.
Do you know who that is?
No.
You don't know? Okay, have you ever seen like any like Italian mob
Home
movie?
Alone.
Oh, he was in Home Alone, actually.
No, I haven't, actually.
You haven't seen Home Alone?
Yeah,
What
neither,
the fuck?
Neither have I.
What the
I'm dead serious.
kind of shit? Okay, anyways.
I'm dead serious.
But,
no, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. If let's say you were dating this woman, right?
Okay.
This girl, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Would you want an Al Pacino baby?
No.
Why not, Autumn? It'll be a great opportunity. Okay, fine. Let's say he doesn't put his dick in you. Let's say he just turkey basters into you. Would you not be like, I'm holding a Pacino fucking baby?
No, I don't care.
Oh my god.
This might be your last chance.
No, but the
get
kid's
some of
gonna
this
have a great ass.
Sweet Italian baby
That's all I
juice.
know how to say in his voice. No, you wouldn't want an Al Pacino baby? Why?
Would you want an Al Pacino baby?
I think I would. I think I would foster one.
Wow.
I think if the opportunity came, if someone came up to
Put
like,
him in a beauty pageant.
if like if I don't know, I think Val would say no. But if Al Pacino said, "I want to fuck your girl. Here's like $10 million. You can have my baby," and I'm like, "You need to take that money, and we're gonna have a Pacino fucking baby."
What, you would
God.
be okay? Okay, so you would be okay with him fucking her? Or just,
I think I would be okay with the turkey baster.
I mean, if he's going to be like,
I want to put it in her. Then I'd be like,
but see,
"No, $10 million."
But see, then you would have to co-parent with him because me personally, I'm not just gonna be. If somebody came to me and was like, regardless of who
If
they
someone
are,
came in you, you're saying.
no. If they came to me,
Nice word with words. Wait, with words. Ha, ha, ha.
if they came to me and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you $10 million to have my baby," I mean, $10 million, kind of hard to turn that shit down. However,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be one of those people that's gonna be like, "Here, yeah, I'm gonna give you." You're going to give me $10,000. I'm just going to have your baby and then hand it over to you. I couldn't do that.
A surrogate.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Okay.
How do you feel like sex?
Do you want to come to Autumn but not have her be a surrogate? Call 1-800-YUM.
Hey, that's pretty good. How do you
Very
feel?
in sync.
How do you feel sex must be with Al Pacino at that age? Like she's got to be on top, right?
I feel.
Or do you think he's doing work?
Well,
at
you know
that
his
age?
knees might give out. So
Not
let's-
if he's standing and she's on the bed.
How does he walk around? I don't.
see, he doesn't walk around. He just sits there, and then you do all the work, and then you make sure it's nice and hard.
Some
Because you have a
80-year-olds.
great ass.
Some 80-year-olds get around just fine. So you guys are.
Some 80-year-olds get around and get up nice and
Trying to
by
prove a
themselves.
point, but the thought of Al Pacino fucking her keeps coming to her mind, right?
And I mean, it's just the topic in general. It's like, why are we talking about what it's going to be like to fuck
So,
him?
anyways, we can go ahead and move on to New
No,
Zealand.
honestly. Or if she's on top, does that destroy his pelvic?
No.
He's up there in age. I mean, that thing's
No,
like,
you just got to know how to bounce on it.
Would he fucking care?
would you want to bounce on that?
I mean,
If
it's
he's
a
that
dick.
fragile at that age? Why does it bother you so
He probably
much?
signed a waiver.
No, I'm
Why
just
is it bothering you so
I'm
much?
I
just
want
saying.
you to no. I want you to rock my world.
Like, no, but like for real, I can't tell you how many times I've heard men say like, if I went out being suffocated by you, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too.
Wait,
So,
what?
like-
I've
What?
also said that a lot.
What did you just
Like,
say?
Men saying like, if I went out being suffocated by you, like, a lot of men are like, oh,
Suffocated by the vagina.
yeah, I want you to sit on my face, and they're like, I want you to legit sit on my face, and women are like, no, I'll suffocate you, and
And he goes,
they're like,
I'll be okay with that.
yeah, they're like, I'm okay with going out.
If on my tombstone it read, died doing what he loved, I'd be okay with that.
I can't wait to go to the funeral and the priest says that.
He died doing what he loved.
he ate some pussy to death.
Especially if the priest didn't actually know what he died doing.
Yeah.
And then the whole crowd goes, sheesh. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about New Zealand here.
Oh yeah. So so last weekend we talked about fat bitches wanting multiple seats to, distribute the lard out in the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah, I remember
right?
that.
Yeah. So now
The
New
purple
Zealand,
nugget from McDonald's said that.
So New Zealand now is doing a new thing now where you so New Zealand Civil Aviation Authority is asking that its national airline weighs passengers departing on international flights from Auckland International Airport through July 2nd. The program, which Air New Zealand calls a passenger weight survey, yeah, I bet it is a way to gather data on the weight load and distribution for planes, the airline said. So, in other words, they want to know,
How
are
fucking
you a
fat
heavy
you are.
fucking load?
Yeah.
And are you going to sink this plane pretty quick if it goes down?
So,
The answer is yes.
yes. So, then there's actually a good reason for that because it has to do with seat allocations, how heavy you are for the area, the side of the plane that you're in. And they actually do it like it's like a bus. Imagine being in a snowstorm and there's ice on the ground. Where do they want you? At the back of the bus, because that's where all the weight is, and they want to be able to push it up the hill. If you're at the front of the bus, you go down the hill. So with an airplane, if there's too many fat ass people on the right side of the plane, they're gonna ask half those fat ass people to move to the left
Holy
side.
shit.
Of the plane.
Hold on. G-Fan just posted a lot of things.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right.
So, like, Ultimate Frisbee?
Yeah. See,
it
he
falls
had
into
it.
that.
Just with a ball
Doors.
and
Yeah. Take it back. Ultimate Frisbee is way better. Ugh.
He watched the video. He's like, oh, gross.
I don't like Ultimate
Lethal
Frisbee.
Weapon. I don't know what that reference is about.
Lethal Weapon?
I think he is in almost all of those. He probably has to explain more. We were talking about the Al Pacino thing, and that's
Are you talking about Mel Gibson or Danny Glover? Those are
no,
from
that
Lethal
was way before this. But
Oh.
yeah, so New Zealand, I mean, they have a good idea. It's just in America that would probably never happen because there's a lot of overweight people. Like literally 45% of the country is overweight, and I think
In New Zealand?
no, in the United States, like 160 or 150, 160 million people are overweight, like textbook overweight.
Yeah, well,
Fat America.
Yeah.
We should send that article to the fat bitch that wants her tickets for free.
Right, exactly.
Apparently, the weight's disclosed. You just somehow get on a scale and it goes to a survey database. But
He said actor Joe Pesci. I think he is in almost all of those. Yeah. He's talking about the Irish mob movies or like the Italian mob movies. He's in almost all of them. Because she says she doesn't know who Joe Pesci is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm uncultured. Sorry, I don't know.
that's okay.
He's asking if you ever seen Lethal Weapon. He's also in that.
No.
Is he really?
Right, that's what he's saying. So,
Oh.
anyways, but I think they're right for it. I think the
I want to be the guy that like watches a fat person hop on the scale. I think it'd be hilarious.
It's like, all right,
I'm like, next up. Oh boy, come on up here.
we're gonna work harder today.
That shit wouldn't fly here. Like,
Do I really have to get what?
they would make every person.
Oh yeah,
Getting
they make
on-
me get up there. They make him get up there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's fine. I don't care. I'll
Yeah.
hop on a scale.
but I also feel like New Zealand doesn't have that many obese people. You know. Wait, is this Air New Zealand, like the airline company of New Zealand, or like just the country in general?
I think the airline that comes out of
okay.
New Zealand. Yeah.
That'd be. I kind of want to like experience that. Just like go into the airport and just like watch people
All right,
get
Tubby,
weighed.
cop on the scale here.
Oh, you're a big one there.
Yeah, come on there.
Mates.
Don't worry, no numbers are on the scale. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
120 kilograms. You need to stop eating the chocolates.
Yeah, they hold it thing. Oh, shit.
Oh
Okay.
shit, we have Augustus Gloop here.
I want to tell you right now, you're better off being in the middle of the plane. Shit, my mic went off. But you're better off in the middle of the plane there, okay, Tubby? Just hop on them there, okay?
I
Oh
think that
god,
one-
did you see Augustus Gloop? Jesus Christ.
And the next thing is you see the fat bitch from the other thing. From
You're
last week.
discriminating against me.
It's like, holy shit, holy fuck. I'm sorry, ma'am, the cargo ship for elephants took off 2 days ago.
We do not allow
I know
witnesses
what
here.
you're doing here. And they'll be like, well, I feel injustice and I need more chairs.
Gotta pay for them, bitch.
I think you're better off going on the boat. I heard the Titanic sunk a while back too for big heifers like you. All right,
Alrighty,
let's
so-
hit it up with videos.
Alrighty, let's do some videos here. So we're starting with this one, right?
Just a good old boy.
What
Dukes of
the
Hazzard.
fuck is going on here? Hang on.
Never
What,
meaning no harm. Wait, can everybody on?
what the hell just happened? Why is it over
Can
there?
everybody on the Twitch see it?
No, not yet. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Full screen. There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted. So this is the new trailer to GTA 6, and my God, looks amazing.
Dukes of Hazzard 2023.
This looks amazing.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. It's all been in trouble with the law since the day they were born.
So it looks like someone just decided, fuck it. I've always wanted to do this,
gotta
and it's
be
right there.
texting.
The opportunity's there for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking ride up this ramp here. Woo!
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
like it rolled several times. Everyone's just standing around like, what the fuck was that? Like, is this a movie? They didn't know how to react.
We're on the set of Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So, oh wait, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I
Listen,
thought that was interesting.
That guy right there looks like he's getting arrested.
What the fuck is that in the
is
background?
that?
Someone shitting. Oh.
Oh, I guess they're doing toilet coke. What is that? Do you want to watch that?
I'm a
Oh,
little-
it's 6 minutes. I'm
I'm
good.
a little curious.
I'm good.
All
I think
right.
I've seen it. It's
I'm gonna close
disgusting.
that.
So this is a 90s challenge. So she's going to ask all their kids things of the 90s. So let's see
God.
if we know all of them. Go.
okay. I gotta unmute it first.
90s trivia. What is a burnt CD?
CD, you make a mixed CD.
Burnt CD.
Idiot.
What is a floppy disk?
A disc that's floppy. Bruh.
And she's not wrong.
What are yellow pages?
Phone books.
Yellow pages. I don't know this.
Lazy.
They're not even trying.
We were on a break.
I wouldn't have gotten this one.
We were on a break.
I don't know what that is either.
It's from Friends.
Friends, yeah, but I wouldn't know.
Walkman.
A portable cassette player.
And walks.
Fucking dumbass bitches.
What is a Rolodex? I don't know.
It's a thing to find business cards, right?
Yeah.
Be kind, rewind me.
Hollywood videos.
Rewind what?
Yeah.
Wow, good job. Good job.
Yeah, that was impressive.
What does this sound mean?
Fucking dial up.
It's alien communication.
That's a busy signal. No, it's a busy signal.
It's AOL connecting. That sound used to trip me the fuck out, thinking like some satanic shit was gonna talk to me every
oh my
time I
God.
try to be on the internet.
He watched The Grudge before making calls.
Probably
Apparently.
not.
So I've never seen this before. Let's go ahead and watch. Mom fell while racing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
So
all
the
and
moms
moved
here
the
are
students?
racing.
I want to see this. Oh, it's hot.
yeah.
Why
Throwing
would,
that ass
Little
to the
Timmy.
children.
Little Timmy.
why would
but-
you be running in a dress? Did your mom not teach you any manners?
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean,
She could've been
they're all
like-
white. They're probably from Alabama. They probably didn't get those
They're not from Alabama.
This one's black,
They are
Josh.
put together very well.
Wild dog on the loose.
Oh yeah, this kid's terrified. He's getting chased by a pit bull.
Oh my God, what is that? Is that a fucking terrier?
So
Wait, what kind of dog was that?
It's a little fucking like
Like a fluffy.
a little poodle or a
Yeah.
little terrier. This
The dog
kid-
isn't even barking. It's like, what's wrong? Can I help? How can I help you? You
Play
sound like
with
you're
me.
dying.
We're gonna say Adam.
no,
Jesus.
that's just that's
All right,
just too
so
much.
now we have a video of a little kid that looks like it's about to get his ass beat.
Oh yeah.
But if you look at the words, it looks like they never taught them any kind of responsibility.
Whoa.
So let's.
yeah.
Why are you
Yep.
just
Yep. Smart little thing.
See, and this is why children are cancer. I'm
Get that thing. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I can't. No, I'd be so
Fucking
fucking
little.
pissed. I'd be so goddamn pissed.
why are you just videoing it? That's
Oh,
my
these
thing.
are girls.
damage was done.
And they want to do cool videos off their horses and pop tops.
Pop
It
tops?
backfires because they didn't train them for it.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
They both got. Why would you do that on bareback? Fucking dumb bitches.
Don't horses have to be trained for
Yeah.
like a month or more to
Well-
handle loud noises sporadically
I know this because I trained my horse and now I can
for
shoot
like
off of him.
gunshots?
So
and
you
shit?
start out with small, so like 22, and then you work your way up. And obviously these girls like, let's do it for the TikTok.
Let's do it for the vine. And then
Oh no!
horse just fucking freaks out.
Stacey!
Okay, out here being a left tackle blocking.
Watch this.
What is that?
So this guy's trying to hit on this bitch's friend, and this jealous hog tries to get in the way. She's being a cock block.
Twat.
She's more of a
twat
roadblock to be honest with
more
you.
like a boar block.
It's a roadblock, bro.
Fucking. I hate bitches like that. It's like, stop it, you unattractive piece of shit. Like,
You hog.
huh?
You hog.
Yeah, you hog. Like, get the fuck away.
A man will go to prison
I
for
would have
bringing
to
his
fight a
toddler
bitch.
into
Yeah.
bring his toddler into an
So this
elephant
guy gets
habitat.
in the elephant enclosure with his child for a picture,
Oh my god.
and the elephant's obviously gets pissed at him.
Yeah, I would too. How dare you get into my fucking?
I think he just dropped his child. Oh, he did.
It was
that guy
better
just-
than being impaled.
That guy just won
What
Dad
a
of the
fucking
Year.
idiot, dude.
I don't know
Dad
how
of
they
the
do
year,
that.
right there, everyone. Oh, this is.
You
I can already
muted-
tell this is
you
gonna be
muted
good.
it.
Oh, whoops! This is already gonna be good. Holy
Restart it.
shit!
Restart it.
Yeah, restart it.
Nah, she's dead.
Are you all right?
She's good. She's good. Damn! Where did the bike go? Did you? The bike just vaporized,
Oh
bro.
my
Like
God.
no
I'm in
one.
shock right now.
Look! Where did
When
it go?
you throw your Barbies into the pool, that is exactly what it looks like.
It's funny. All right, next we got the last one here.
Is it? I feel like you.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Did you?
Yeah. So this looks like
There's a little kid who's doing BMX and
Oh
that's what you
man.
get.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yo, you know how bad that would? He would have been dead.
Dude, I hate those helmets because I feel like your neck's gonna break.
You know, so he actually fucked. He would have made that jump. He fucked up.
Wait.
The back wheel should have been a
Did he
lot.
Scorpion?
Yeah.
Play it again.
Here, watch. Right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's Scorpion right
he's
there.
Scorpion, real good.
Nice.
The kid looks like my son's age.
Yeah,
And
probably is. What's your son's name?
Which one? My
Any
oldest?
of them?
Scott and Taylor.
That's probably Scott.
Scott's the oldest.
Oh,
And
that's a Scott right there.
So, anyways,
I would be like on that.
I believe
track
that
real
is everything for this episode. So, Cisco, would you like to give us some good old words of wisdom?
Yes, I do. Yes, I will.
Okay.
What?
Why is that funny?
What is?
Never mind.
What's funny?
You said you were
Her
laughing.
kid scorpioning.
Yeah.
Scorpioning.
Oh, well, because I think kids getting hurt is fucking hilarious.
Not when it's my kid.
Wow.
What did we learn on tonight's episode, Francisco?
All right, folks. This is Cisco, and these are Words of Wisdom with Cisco. Do you think if you raise your credit card limit, you're gonna be I don't know. Well, you might be spending more money, but you're gonna be more in debt. Meaning your kids aren't gonna drink milk that day. Fuck your kids. Next thing. Are you a fat bitch? I recommend you take a boat, because at this point they're gonna point out your weight and tell you, no, we're not giving you 3 seats. Hop on this scale. Holy cow. In the words of New Zealand's, you gotta get back on the boat. You ain't going on the plane. And last,
the scale reads ERR.
And remember, if you're a celebrity, fuck as many 20-year-olds and have a baby, because you know why? You only got maybe 3 years left. Fuck the kid. And last but not least, wow, these are all heartless towards children. And last but not least, hold on, I'm loading it up.
You're supposed to be prepared.
The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. And that has been Words of Wisdom. Why are you laughing?
I'm just joking.
That shit was inspirational.
That was
So
good.
get on scales and hit the gyms.
All right, who was the Tom was the last one. So let's go count. Let's go clockwise.
Okay.
Francisco, what kind of sickness does a martial artist get?
A martial artist. What kind of sickness? The jiu-jitsu sickness.
No. So they actually get the kung flu. And this has been Dad Jokes with Josh. Join us next week when we talk about relationships. We're getting back into that.
We're going back.
We're getting back into the relationships. And Tom's going to be on the show again in order to reclaim his spot as the top guest, because we had some technical malfunctions with this
Hopefully
mic.
we do mic checks.
So apparently it was all my fault.
I didn't say that.
Apparently.
I didn't say that.
Anyways. All right. So this has been About Now with Cisco and Josh and Autumn. I'm Josh.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, in the between time, catch us on the next one. I have been Cisco.
And I'm Josh.
I'm Autumn.
And this has been About an Hour.
Bye.
See you in the relationships.